All right, today we're just working on a deck. We're going to strip it. We are using the Cutek wood stripper to try this deck with. So we're going to put that on and we'll see how it works. So normally with decks that have the stain on them, I would sand them off first. Then I would put the cleaner and brightener on it, but this time, because it's such a small deck, I thought I would try the Cutek wood stripper. I wanted to see if it would save me time, if it was easier, if it was quicker, and yeah, so it was my first time trying it. Unfortunately, I was not very impressed with it. I think the reason was because this deck has a lot of stain on it. I think they had a primer on it, and I think they had a couple coats of stain on it as well. So it takes a little bit more to get the stain off of it. So I did put it on quite heavy and thick. And with this product, what you're supposed to do is put it on, and as soon as you see it start to dry or whatever, you gotta put more on. So you gotta keep it wet. If you let it dry, then it doesn't do the job. So it says to leave it on for about, I think it was about an hour. So I just kept on reapplying for about an hour, and I did see a lot of it starting to bubble, which it's supposed to bubble once you put it on. And then other spots were just not bubbling at all. So I kept on reapplying the spots that were bubbling. And then when I thought it was about time to do it, most of it had bubbled. There were spots that still hadn't bubbled yet. So I decided to take the power washer and power wash it off, and which you will see later on in the video what kind of job it did. So it did get most of it off. The only issue with doing it this way is when you strip it like this, it does have the big pieces of stain. So when you power wash it off, you have these big pieces flying around everywhere. So you do have to go around and clean that up. So that is very time consuming. So honestly, I think next time I do this, I probably will just sand it again. I think it takes about the same amount of time, to be honest, by the time you sit here and wait for this product to sit on the deck and do its job, then power wash it off. I could have probably had this deck probably sanded pretty quickly, especially when I'm using like the 80 grit or like a 40 grit as well, would work even quicker on this. So anyways, this is called the Cutek wood stripper that I'm using. Like I said, I never used it before. Thought I would try it on this deck just to see how it works. And I think I went through about a gallon, or not a gallon, I think it was about a liter. I can't even remember how big the thing was, but about two jugs of it, almost 2 jugs of it. So yeah, that's kind of how I did this job. So I hope you enjoy this video. And like I said, this is an experimental one for me. I've never used this product before, and I was kind of half and half with it. I'm not sure if I would use it again. I think, like I said, I most likely would just go and sand the decks again. So watch me. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below, how you would have done it. If you haven't done so already, please like, leave a subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.